Normal kenyam ka nas diala kontin barwaji lingwasme biakamal ka Nuer online TV channel men ban writing ka jen report me ban write ka tin kontin lat karodian tilat karodian re which ka sa Sudan لأن من بكوريتن بانا رايت كمان أنا شالت جانسون ولين ديو جيري ودان ديال شكون مدان شور لا كمان شالت جانسون ولين شكون ديال لين بدغوري جنو بنيو كمكن جكون دون مجرا مكان عجنو ميرو لات ما كجري فور من لين نو تشوك جانسون ولين تي كرويت مي بيت مي شالت مي ني ديال شيكا جاي ne dia cheke gay chineri wanti right in many ne content activists chiju be chikana log bane ne dia la content ke ju be chikana log long ji kotoria many jang be chikana log so na mane general na gorbe nyaa konkel manyam jawo chalat Johnson lu Johnson don't tell the guan one ka talk English larno is spare no one, not even the elderly. Gentanya cha thank you. A genishu take a ram maybe apple, you know, a changa jalado changa ramadi kia doang jalado naka ke a many man planakin. So report me shit kana mo Johnson ulunje talk Johnson ulunje a military official jen aramimo micha jogono be de ala agwele force ala de ni 10 ke de ni sholokos en sholo community kendial elarno ngane kendial use kendial aken la de ni montama ken kwal use ken yadi use ke front line all the front line tenikenten cha Johnson no cha in struck cha jogono jinwer were ka online were ka front line ka jonglei state right ni Canadian county la de ni agwele force can SSPDF ka message nyam an cha lara cha jogono chu take me beken is spare no life cheng cha jeng ne dit chu aka pel nakake Johnson ulun e wutet ka ke wut cholo ajam dan la assistant chief of defense force and gen assistant chief of defense force ka jaram dan cha kamo mobilization kana disarmament be carried out lo mite ne de kap ka meken de do be dan cha be jeno mi mal bande no nyen jalle kabre wi ke so Sudan de ne konti la ji dawi de meken de ka kaf ke ne ram mom la de mai de je kaf jen gwa de dan cha saintin ka cha pointin no jen be jala ladam jen ta dan cha ko ngi baden en reason remark ke jo pai la de eno when it konti la SSPDF kan ji agwele kala sholo community ke sholo force la de ni tani ke jo we la de me cha lat fan eno jok Johnson ulun jog na no ne bana we ne ka shop dan wasn't dan and cha kep kume espilayo telerami mo mi bana pel telerami mo mi bi kono pel bana kanak ditken amen man planakin ajene chob dan teram ba pel ajene dul bo wanga ke tel dul ba pel bet chunka ajene chine chu Nuer ke jer won makan dial ba ka dil tuk jene ba Nuer ba ka tuk Nuer dial ba ka tuk jene chaka chu je long ka chaka ngong nurun ke jen ku kore me ajen on wer ba ka tuken dial that statement ami chalat ba ko ne yo ko tuken English ko kore ram lar mi chikena mo Johnson luñ de jama shal ko mo ya gwelek ala gwelek militia ngay kon diale kana wa cha ka mat ka bon SSP dia you know cha ko laro partially kan ka matin like chicken dial dong de laro ngut ka tiken go liba chi they are not actually SSP dia bane chicken national army nyinkin mi yadi ko nyinkin mi yadi cholo ka no ka national army ke de ne SSP dia so Sudan People Defense Force but agwelek de ko laro no shere mi Air Force mutugolka right ke wuri shal ke me Johnson luñ so Johnson luñ use ke aloe data in case me teme dong chi are ke ja then we can Johnson luñ we can look anyok do not forget me chawa agwele force to kwal chole SSP dia bata ken dial ke tet and me chala agwele tele jorodi en metin ke tet ka rodin ko ga tene dial ngane ken dial ken de kono chawu chiwe ka agwele ngane ken dial ke la de mo so ka panel ne recording ko panel ku control ke ken tiare ti ne de konte daka fan gak ke ken tiare ti ni tiare ko mat kel ke jang ken de content kwa naga nuere me ko ken carry rawo de ken wude shal ke me Johnson no jen cha nang ne ka unit state ke ken pe da ti te unit state cha deploy tin ka jen oil field en tongomi ka unit state na wana ngaje ne wo der ne to content ko unit state der me ken der ko ke me chala do je na ngane je ka gwada tie ka waraf ki ko dong ngai kon men dan to kam jane der kam jane der jolat ko den ko kin yadi che ken o charge no by the way but kwaje na nang no dong der kam jane ko den der jolat den ne den kon dong tin cha kil charge cha kir nok der ko convince no thai kamal kam nukun banamo ken work out dio je chi ndial ngaje no jang na karodien ano mi mo dio je dong mi tiram chir pot chilling dio je kanete kon tila community dung bor community dien ka bor community te ga don mi kana do la tandien lokana longo manana cha ka jogo no 1991 chiro do binyo mo lo jaro de ke 2013 chiro binyo lo jaro de bor ano ku jang dial ko ken bor le push no yene wi akor nyenya kanure ke nyenya ke SPLA IO no e me dana chiro da lo no achi dien ka bor community kan log mi chikan money ano chikan bo kor kan na me tele manang ne tin kon kor me meteke kin yadi de kir gang kan ni position de en jong le mo ki bor mo la bo ton jen tele wa we tin mun dien kan jang mun edwere me mun cha kap ka chanang ne anyo kan dien ka bor chi ke janya long gwa da dan te men te ka bor dorien so taram de jena tin kan ka border kan hore banele ti te ka bargazal ti kire te ka gogreal ki mun dialati kare den content kula ben bor ba kur ba je beter bo be dor ku ken den ka bor kan jogo no yen chana we dan chana jagam icha liya dan ci to ka ci le to nyok but they are doing it intentionally ko gor no be ne content la ngani jahan du ko liu kur ba ko no wari ci kan jang ci kan kana den ci jang lar no la jang den ka bor ga lar no na me ci chom yen mutte kor ter yena ya tera je ka juba ci are bino biya bor biya ko le lo bella ground dun kor ngweno nuere ka we ka juba bi kor mu kana terten in fact ya jo bono kan din ka bor community no yen lo kana gs fe laigo ko en ku mena me go no ku de ya kan nuere ko run bajde bi jigyen ci kan kana ka juba ku ka ko le bana lat godo me ko ra ter ka no bi jen bi ka juba bi we ka juba cirga po na nge cho bor ka cho jen cho ku jimi the right now right corner cha wudo one right kwide me jal ka Johnson no cha ko jogo no jinwer ne tie ka we ko jen jo Johnson lo nyono jinwer o ter kormo anyok Johnson lo ko ga ne jaga nuore ko ramte ka panal ko kan chi man dial de shi anen kan dial cha kamech all of them tiken dial kamech no te wa gan korin ke ko mi chin wari ben de nyin kaka aken ka dur tor long tele mu de nyin ka ja kanwar but ne de ti la weekend no mi chiran je te ka mai la guji no dong tele mu ku ji mi mu dong de je le nyok mu ju je so that is why ne je nan tama rudian dial ke de ne te rami mo de la no a ordinary person unless rami mo te ke juba ke te somewhere else banere kon de cheng kam malakal ke bota kon te kan tin tiar gan dial rudian dial ke de ni right kona ne amen le ande lat ken no dong de majen wer chi kan du nan kan ma che me sha len ka general SPLI yo jo kana no kona te ne kor ke ya kora ni ne ke de ne SSPDF so mi jira mo la ran SSPDF te le mi te ko baram civilian ka chamatan so right now jen ku yen gwa se men o gang ne to wana no ngumi Johnson no cha la no bine kan nak amen man plan ken ko bine wang men bil ken so Johnson lum chemi jek right now right corner so Johnson lum chemi jek chap mi cham go so best statement me baje kwen ya ka to English ka do ban shagor ke je radio tamazuch ko gor yeno biat yena familiar ba kwen ka to English no mi jiram biling yo bi shuling kam dong shebring okay ngor bo bo woni ambat gor yeno baling na neten ko ken ko no no de ken a top military official has instructed his forces deployed to front line in Jonglei State to spare no one life, including the elderly, in remark that have sparked alarm among observers. General Johnson Olun, the Assistant Chief of Defense Force for Mobilization and Disarmament and commander of the Sholo Agweling Militia, he made the remark while addressing his fighter in Duke County, Jonglei State. This time around, the Chief of Defense Forces, he said yesterday, this will mark the end of the problem in the Upper Nile region, Olunyi stated. When we arrived there, in Nuer territory, where the SPLA-IO are, don't spare an elderly, don't spare a chicken, don't spare a house, and anything that moved. We are tired of the problem every year until we have gotten whole in problem. That Nuer should be eliminated for good. This is the statement from Johnson Lee. The Agweling militia, which has been partially integrated into the South Sudan People Defense Forces, SSPDF, has recently been deployed to several areas, including the Eagle Lake oil field near the Sudan border, which is Unity State, following a tripartite agreement between President Salva Kiir Mayardit or Salva Kiir government and rival parties in Sudan, which aim at protecting oil infrastructure. Johnson Olun was appointed Assistant Chief of Defense Forces by President Salva Kiir Mayardit in January 2025, despite a controversial past marked by repeated decisions or repeated defection, army clashes, and allegations of grave human rights abuses. South Sudan has a long history of ethnically driven violence in the Greater Upper Nile region, encompassing Jonglei, Upper Nile, and Unity State, where civilians, particularly Nuer women, children, and the elderly, have repeatedly borne the brunt of military oppression, SSPDF military oppression, targeting specifically Nuer tribe. The United Nations mission in South Sudan, which is UNMISS and International Monitor, have warned that inflammatory rhetoric by commander, SSPDF commander, often precedes a spike in killing, sexual violence, forced displacement, and looting. So, addressing Agulek troop preparing to confront SPLA-IO forces and the Nuer army, which recently seized SSPDF group or SSPDF garrison in Nuer areas, including Pajut in Duke County. General Johnson Ulun, the Agwele Gorsholo soldier leader, framed the deployment as a national duty rather than a financial motivation. We are not fighting for salaries. We are fighting to defend the nation, he said. It is our time and we are up to the task. We are here for the sake of the nation, not salaries. He told the fighters, the Agwelek fighter, the Sholo fighter, he had recently traveled to Bintiu and Malakal as part of border reorganization and mobilization effort. We have not met for a long time because I was busy with reorganization and mobilization. I went to Bintiu, he stated. I went to Malakal, and thank God we have met here today, he said. Ulun acknowledged logistical shortcomings, including a lack of vehicles, heavy weapon, and basic equipment, such as boots for his Agwele force, the Sholo force, deployed to northern Jonglei state to attack SPLA-IO and kill Nuer civilian. The thing that you lack are the boots or shoes, he said. The boot I brought with me will not be enough for all of you. He wanted that if the government in Juba failed to provide vehicles and weapons, his Agwele force would refuse to advance to the areas that are captured by the SPLA-IO if the government failed to provide the necessary need like money and other things. If the government failed to bring the vehicles, to bring the cars, we will remain behind and let those who have vehicles go ahead. He said, adding that he would demand at least 30 pickup trucks mounted with heavy guns. If the force who already have vehicles and guns don't want to go to the front line, we will take those things from them so that we go and fight the SPLA-IO. Johnson Oloin described the conflict in the Greater Upper Nile region as a cycle and ethnically charged, involving the Dinka, Nuer, and Chulu communities. And he said that we are tired of war and problem in the Greater Upper Nile region between the Dinka, Nuer, and Chulu. He said every year there is a coup, every year there is a problem, and all these problems start in the Upper Nile region. And to be specific, the Nuer community. Repeating his earlier remark, Johnson Oloin again declared that the coming government offensive would be decisive. When we arrive there, don't spare an elderly, don't spare a chicken, don't spare a house, anything he said. We are tired of problem every year until we have gotten all in problem. And he said that I joined the SPLA when I was young, as 19 years old, and now I am 52 years old, bullet after bullet without clear reason. This problem this year. That's just what he said. And that's the statement from him. That's what he told his soldiers.